I'll tell
Yeah,
people that you
yeah,
had a plan to do a disco song first.
yeah. Oh, yeah. So we should talk about that for sure.
I will.
राह तकते हैं बेसब्र होके तेरी
मैं आपसे बहुत सवाल करने वाला था, बट बिकॉज यू चेक्ड योर हेयर आउट, आई वाज गोना से आपकी ये लंबे बालों का राज क्या है? Has that happened before, Karan?
That's the most frequent FAQ. That's a frequently asked question to me.
So let's not get there. But tell me, how did it start with music? I mean, I suddenly started listening to your name, like suddenly started listening to your work. You know, I heard one track, Karan Kanchan. I heard another track produced by Karan Kanchan. I'm like, who's this guy? And how did it all start? Please.
Yeah, for me, like music started by accident, honestly.
Oh, really?
I was always like, I was lucky to have a computer at a very young age at my house because my
Okay.
father is into computers and all.
Oh, awesome.
So I had exposure to internet and all पहले से. So I used to spend a lot of time school से आने के बाद internet पे रहता था. And मैं YouTube पे जाता था, गाने तो नहीं सुनता था उतना, but ऐसे random चीजें देखता था. And that's how I came across the first electronic dance music song which I ever heard. And I got curious.
Which was which one?
This was a song released in 2010 by Tiesto and Diplo called "Come On." It's a very EDM kind of song. And this was the first dance music song I ever heard. And मेरे को तब तक म्यूजिक का इतना नॉलेज था कि गिटार होता है, पियानो होता है, ड्रम्स होता है. बट व्हेन आई हर्ड दैट आई वाज लाइक, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक साउंड कहाँ से आ रहे हैं, क्या है, कौन से साउंड है?
Right.
कुछ आइडिया नहीं था, सिंथ से आया था, कुछ नहीं था.
Sure.
I got curious. And then I kept asking questions, trying to figure out how to get into it. And then I found out you can do it on your laptop, computer में बना सकते हो गाने. So सॉफ्टवेयर ढूंढने लग गया, क्रैक किया स्टार्टिंग में, फिर मैंने समझा कि कैसे होता है. और थोड़े थोड़े चीजें सीखते गया, क्यूरियोसिटी बढ़ते गया. फिर like I started asking more questions, but I didn't have the circle around me who were doing anything like this. So starting का learning curve बहुत slow था. Because I had no exposure, I didn't even know कि इसको automation बोलते हैं, इसको compression बोलते हैं. तो मैं पूछता भी किसको जाके पूछता, ऐसा सीन हो गया. तो धीरे धीरे स्टार्ट किया, started like in the EDM space, and काफी टाइम तक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक म्यूजिक करते गया. Then I attended my first concert ever, which was in 2015. And after that, a lot of things changed because at that time I was trying to do electronic sounds like to sound like someone else, the artist I like, Vasara. And when I saw that concert, I realized that every artist that was performing on that concert had their own unique sound. And when I saw that, I thought, if I was on the stage, what would people relate to me as, like, what is my sound? Because I was trying to be someone else at that time. That show was very important. And on that show, that was at Mahalakshmi Race Course. And when I was going back home in the local train, I was like, I have to figure out my sound, or like what I want to do as a music producer, my purpose or my goal as a music producer. And that train ride basically changed it, everything. Like after that, 2016, I spent 1 year, didn't release any music, just got into the software, learned the inside outs of it, and then I tried to pick up new genres every week and try करते गया, कुछ sample banks बढ़ते गए, फिर हर genre के type tools बढ़ते गए. And by the end of 2016, I got into this sound which was like very trap and bass music heavy with like Japanese influences. And 2017-18 was just that kind of sound, and that helped me get noticed thoda sa idhar udhar. And like after that, the introduction to hip hop happened. So yeah, I started off as an electronic music producer, and then got introduced to hip hop because of rappers in my college. And then after that, I had a decision to make: should I continue focusing on my electronic sound, or should I explore more? And I took that decision to like not just focus on one sound and explore the other sounds. So वहाँ से मेरा journey start हुआ, and that's why like I kept on like getting into new genres and working with newer artists. And I found my comfort zone in a way where I was able to understand what the artists are looking for and try to bring to life what they had in their mind, basically. And I don't like to force my ideas on them. I like to understand what they're looking for, basically gel around it, and put my touch to it. So that's how I got into it. Like
Wow.
That's the part I enjoy the most while creating and curating.
Amazing. I know that you went to Japan for a very long time.
Yeah.
What's this Japanese connection?
I don't know, like about like 8 to 9 years ago, I fell in love with Japanese music, and I used to just consume that music, and I was always fascinated by their culture and architecture, and it's just a beautiful place in general. Like, and for the last 7, 8 years, I've been like just dreaming about that, like, going there. And last year was the first time I went there, and when I went there for 1 month. Life-changing experience, because I ended up meeting all the Japanese artists that I used to listen to, and nothing was planned. It just fell in place, and it felt like it's a very magical land for me to be there, and it felt like it was like full God's plan.
Awesome. Then you had some connection in Japan, or like
It
just
happened when I went there. I just
met
met the right people.
Because
and,
एक तो वहाँ पे लोग बात नहीं करते. People don't speak
like there was
English.
language barrier. Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
they. I mean, I've been to Japan many times, and you know,
yeah, you told me that you were touring also. There,
yeah, I
right?
was touring in Japan also. I was touring with a band in Japan,
Yes.
so I was like, I'm.
so crazy.
Yeah, but you know, it's crazy to build that connection because the first barrier is the language.
I've actually learned basics of Japanese back in 2023, 22 actually.
Moshi moshi.
Moshi hajimashite. Karato moshimasu.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, moshi moshi and
Konnichiwa.
arigato,
Arigato
do
gozaimasu.
itashimashite.
Yeah, you know it, right?
You have a few words that you have to pick it up.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've been to Japan, but so then when you started producing,
Yeah.
did you even think about कि यार मैं चलो कुछ मुझे अभी सीखना पड़ेगा music?
हाँ.
Of course, you were learning while
Yeah.
listening, but you know, like to get into the theory of music or something like that. I mean, I want to ask this question not for myself, but for people who are listening to you, because बहुत सारे लोग सोचते हैं कि यार music मेरे हिसाब से म्यूजिक सीखना जरूरी है,
हाँ.
बट सुनना भी जरूरी है.
हाँ.
Just 50% listening and 50% learning.
Yeah.
Learning is important,
Yeah.
but listening is as important.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
true.
learn a lot from listening.
Yes.
कुछ लोग सिर्फ सुनने से ही सीखते हैं,
सीखते हैं.
which is perfectly okay.
Yeah.
And I want people to know your journey.
Yeah.
Like आपने सीखा है या सिर्फ सुन के सीखा है?
Honestly, मेरे को म्यूजिक थ्योरी का सबसे बेसिक्स आता है. Like I'm not मेरे को
वो भी आपने थोड़ा बहुत रिसर्च
YouTube से हाँ. And basically मेरे को मेन चीज पता था कि how to not sound off key. That's the only information I had.
Awesome.
मतलब वो सीख लिया था मैंने कि मेरे को ऑफ की नहीं जाना पता था ना.
Yeah.
तो because I tried also. मैं पहले जब मैं स्कूल में था around like 9th grade or 10th grade, I got into like keyboard classes and all, but हुआ नहीं मेरे से. And but I always have a ear for sound. Like sound selection is, I think, so what I like to do the most.
Of course.
And I take help, like my guitarist Billy. Like मैं उसको top line बना के भेज दूंगा, bro, इसमें chords डाल के भेज दे भाई. I like to make bass lines. So root notes and bass lines, I know exactly what I want, and I can get the exact feeling that I have in my head. Now, adding voices to it, I sometimes take help from my other producers,
Sure.
like or musician people who
Yeah.
can actually take it a level higher also. Because मैं normal triads बता दूंगा, वो बोलेंगे नहीं इसमें 7 डाल दे, इसमें ये डाल सकते हैं, या यहाँ पे इसका inversion आएगा. So वो सब knowledge मेरे पास है नहीं. But I think so nowadays it's because music making has technically become very easy.
Easy.
So now it's all about curation and sound selection. I think so.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's an ongoing process. It's
Yeah.
not something that you. I mean, today even knowing music is you. जितना आप सीखोगे उतना आपको लगेगा कि यार you're still a student and this is an ocean. जब तक आप डूबोगे नहीं इसमें,
sure.
सिर्फ swim नहीं करना है, ओशन में डूबना है.
क्यों मानना?
जब डूब जाएंगे ना तभी पता लगेगा आपको
Yeah.
कि क्या उसकी, तभी भी नहीं पता लगेगा. तो
Yeah.
it's like it's an ongoing process,
Of course.
so you never, but you've been your sound selection, your sonic knowledge, how did you think about, I mean, because I know your strength is EDM, your strength is hip hop, your strength is this thing, but this time when we spoke, I was
Yeah.
like, you had a plan to do
Yeah. Devotional song.
well, I'll tell people that
Yeah.
you had a plan to do a disco song first.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we should talk about that for sure.
I will, and
That's all.
I jumped into it because I always wanted to work with you on a special project, and I felt like Bhumi is the right movement to invite you into, because there's so much you can explore, and there's so much you can experiment in.
Of course.
And then when you said disco, I was like, wow, perfect, और फिर obviously for some reason or the other वो आगे नहीं बढ़ पाया, and then you wanted to do something devotional, and then you did something, and I was like, wow, this is good, but इसमें मुझे करण कंचन नहीं सुनाई दे रहा है. Then I was like, I'm so happy that you came on. Tell me a little bit about how this song worked out with Vaishali and
So
Saurabh.
of course, like the first thing when we spoke about the disco song, of course, whatever reasons it didn't work out, but like then when I got to know that this is releasing during the Ganesh Chaturthi festival, then me and Saurabh was talking, and then we said, let's make a celebration, like a festive song.
Right.
And that's where the idea of making Ganesha song came in place. And then we spoke and we figured out the dates and everything. That it makes sense. And then I approached it in a very devotional way in the start, because I've never tried that. And I think so, like projects like Bhumi allow me to like
of course
go for that sound. But when I sent it to you and it's like the way you gave me feedback on it, which was very necessary because I was looking at it from a focus point, but you are looking at it like a wider point of view.
I mean, Ganesh has devotion and celebration.
Celebration,
I mean,
exactly.
like, you know,
Yeah, so
three more.
you need that someone guide you to tell you like, okay, this is great, but maybe this angle might work better in this scenario, and that was required, and that you gave to me, and I was very happy that like, okay, that because the way you said it and the honesty is very important for me. Like it means a lot.
I mean,
to
you
me.
did a great job by just, you know, putting in such a cool groove, and you know, your mock-up only was so interesting. Obviously, we had so many
Yeah.
amazing musicians, and you know,
Of
be a part of this. You of course brought in Vaishali, you brought
Yeah.
in Saurabh, and then Dipesh and
Yeah.
his gang, and you know, the whole percussion and the
Yeah.
flute and the banjo and
banjo was
yeah. So it just became like one colorful
festive song.
which is great.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that Bhumi this song is like this is the first song that's
yeah,
releasing.
yeah.
And of course it's
And
like
also like for me, it's more like finally like I've been doing this pehle, but like more prominently as a composer to be on board, like on a
oh
song
we are,
like
we
this.
are
So
very
this is
delighted. I
really-
wanted you to be there as a
Yeah.
composer
that
on this song.
that was a big honor.
I
and I'm
heard
happy
your
to-
tracks and I'm like, okay, this guy has some different frequency. I want to get him on doing something interesting with us. And इसके पहले भी हमने collaborate करने की कोशिश की थी on a song which you did with the Rish.
yeah.
And but वो अभी तक पता नहीं हुआ है कि
हो गया
नहीं.
हो गया वो डाल दिया
वो release हो गया वो. लेकिन you know, I thought it
yeah.
शुरुआत एक ऐसे गाने से करे which has both devotion, celebration,
exactly.
and it's part of Bhumi, so
Yes.
it'll be like a very big thing.
Thanks for having me. You
Tell
have
me
no
what
idea.
your
Like,
my
you have no
pleasure.
idea, like he's such a legend. We used to geek out
Oh,
on
come
his
on.
productions. Literally, me and Keshav also when we were driving around, going to studios, we play your playlist, and they were like, "Oh, fuck yeah." तभी के time पे ये किया. And then that time you guys had like such limited hardware and stuff, and still like that's a legendary thing.
I don't
honestly.
I don't think music was made with hardware and software. Music was always made with your heart, and it's really it's your heart and your mind that really puts in an
I think
idea.
so. Like I would like to know what your perspective is because I think at that time you had so much limitation also.
Oh yeah.
The kind of craziness you guys came up with, like the
I mean,
way you
it's,
would like sample those drum breaks and everything, no one was doing in India.
You know, it was like I mean, I was always like very curious. I've
Yeah.
been a curious person all my life, and I've also been a student all my life. So I always like to learn, and I want to learn from my experiences itself. You know, of course, like to learn from people, but the best learning is when you learn from the experiences.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah,
आपने
I
भी
agree,
music ऐसे ही सीखा. You करते
Yes, yes,
करते
yes,
करते
yes.
आदमी सीखता है.
Trial and error. kind of
Yeah.
thing.
So वो हिम्मत बढ़ जाती है जब लोगों को पसंद आ जाता है. You know, when people like your stuff, then you feel, wow, man, I'm doing something right. You know, something's working.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just you know, I was very fortunate.
And
मेरे
thanks for
साथ
changing the like sonic scape of like Bollywood music because I think so the kind of production is very different that like you guys did it like you
I
guys
think-
changed the like there was a lot of people
there
but
are many more people.
but
I
there
must
was a
say.
very sonical like Salim Sulaiman sound is a you know it.
I'm fortunate, man. Really, I'll
Yeah.
tell you, Karan, there are so many people who are so at that time also there were so many talented
Yeah.
people. But हमारा मतलब I'm just being honest. It's नसीब बहुत important. किस्मत बड़ी important होती है. मेहनत तो आदमी करता ही है,
Yeah.
but किस्मत जरूरी होती है. And at that point, whatever we released, you know, it became big. People liked it, and that was a very big thing. It's a lot of amazing musicians at
Yes.
that time were doing some cool stuff, but unfortunately, it was not finding the right listeners. But I'm fortunate that you know that it reached out, and there is still that same Salim Sulaiman search that is going on through Bhumi, through
Yeah.
all our projects, through all our tracks
Yeah.
that we do, through our merchant records. That to learn. आज मैं merchant records में कोई भी गाना सुनता हूँ,
हाँ.
तो मैं पिक करता हूँ, मुझे लगता है कि यार काश मैंने ही गाना बनाया था. तो वो spirit होना बहुत जरूरी है हमेशा. You know, to have that studentship in you, and that'll always be there. It's part of my personality. And
And
it's,
you're talking about like Naseeb and all, but it also favors the people who are really good at heart. And you are an amazing person. Like in general, like the first time we met at MTV set, I felt like I already know you for a long time.
yeah, I same here. I felt like I know you and so goes with you because you're a wonderful artist, but a very good human being as well. I can tell from the way you know, when the contestants were singing in Hustle, you were making sure that this do the right parts, the groove kaisa lag raha hai, sound acha aa raha hai ki nahi. Your passion and your lagan and your, you know, your drive, you were listening to everything. So I mean, you had sleepless nights,
Yeah.
but I was watching you. I was watching you that you are so passionate about your work, your music, and that's what, you know, attracted me towards working with you, Karan.
Thank you so much.
And I feel that you know, music obviously is a big driving force in you, but you are a great soul, and you know, your spirit of collaboration
Yeah.
is something that is very cool. मैंने देखा है आप बहुत लोगों के साथ collaborate करते हो,
Yes, I love doing that.
and it's a great thing, यार.
Thank you so
हम भी
much.
कुछ लोगों के साथ collaborate करते हैं.
Oh,
आपके साथ, and there's a brand called Moha.
Oh.
They always support us for in Bhumi and other projects.
nice.
They do some cool stuff. They make some products out of Ayurveda. Like, you know, this is
Nice.
something they make for
Cough and
Kofol,
cold. I need
which
it.
they make for the मैं
I
बोलने
need it
वाला
right
था
now.
you have it right now. There's some lot of
I see
amazing things.
hair.
Yeah, there's
I-
great stuff. There's
Sure.
shampoo.
Okay.
There's you know, aloe vera oil, and there's a
Nice.
lot of vitamins and, you know, all kinds
Thank
of
you so
things.
much, Moha. Thank you so much for
Karan,
Thank you
it's a
so much.
pleasure, man.
It's an honor for me.
Thank you. Let's take a photo.
Yes.